I'll come back. 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 I'll come back.
Oh, I thought you were doing the countdown, like, you know, 3, 2, 1.
No. Just good old Ree, because why not? All right. Looks like we're online. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Barcast, where the bar gets lower every single week. Your bartenders for this evening will be Enigmatic Otaku,
Ray!
Flammenwerfer,
Oh, Ray, darling!
Ravage,
Oh
Ree.
and my name's Rear Priest. This week we have a very, very special guest. One of our friends that is very, very close to us. He is a moderator of FimFiction. Well, he's a story prover on FimFiction, but he might as well be a mod. #90. I hope you're listening. Please give Chappie promotion. And he's also a mod of our Discord chat. We love him. You love him. It is ChappedPenguinLips.
And this night's gonna be retarded. Like,
For those who have never tuned in to the Barcast before, thanks for tuning in. This is a community-submitted podcast where you ask for the community guests. We get them, ask your questions, and make them miserable for 2 full hours. We also do a bunch of cons and community guest stuff, so be sure to watch our YouTube for things like our interview with John Delancey that is coming up very, very soon. So, we have a whole bunch of questions that are out on Twitch and FimFiction, and I'm sick, so I'm going to ramble a fucking lot. We are also listening to the chat, so if you have any questions, we will forward them. Please make sure to follow a couple simple rules. No religion, no politics, but, you know, Chappie's a champion, so we're going to go with the usual question, how we start all this off. Chappie, how big's your dick?
flaccid, it's about 11 inches, and then hard, it's about 23.
It's off to a fucking great start.
So in comparison to mine, yours is small.
I mean,
Wow.
sure, if yours is just a monolith, but at that point, you're just ramming her with a knife. Or him. I'm not gonna judge.
See, now, here's the problem with that. If Enigma had a dick that big, he could go into porn, which means he wouldn't need money because he wouldn't be living in the ghetto and so on and so on and so on.
In the ghetto.
Yeah, you're talking about if his dick was that big. I'm still trying to get around the fact of if he had a dick, so I'm a couple steps behind.
The wall is in his pants. Anyway. Okay, let's start with a few very basic actual interview questions. Chappie, please introduce yourself. What do you do for the fandom?
My name is ChappedPenguinLips. I go by many names: Chap, Chappie, Lammy. There's like a long list. I'm not going to go through all of these. I am a story approver and moderator and sometimes writer on the great side of FimFiction. I am known as the extrovert, the goes and talks to a lot of people. I haven't been doing a whole lot of that recently because 60-hour weeks are a bitch. But I'm basically the all-around talks to everyone, friendly, extroverted, positive guy. That's who I am. That's how most people know me. And it's great to be on.
Awesome. Next question. Holy shit, I'm so unprepared today. How did you personally get into the fandom?
I get into the fandom. Spring break plans fell through, and from there I just sat and watched the episodes. It's like, you know what? I guess I'll give this a peek. I had just finished watching another show called Pound Puppies on the Hub. I was like, you know what? I might as well
Okay,
give
I have
this a
several
chance.
questions about the name of that show.
Pound Puppies.
I have very many questions, but I'll leave those to later. Continue.
No, that's pretty much it. So
essentially, if you had gone on spring break like a normal human being, then you wouldn't be here right now.
oh no, I wouldn't be with any of you faggots. Like I'd be 9, 10, 12 feet away, or another continent away.
You'd be drowning in
world.
in another universe, you're drowning in pussy because you didn't watch the fandom.
I'm drowning in pussy because I watched the fandom. No, I'm grateful.
Maybe you're drowning in pussies, but
No, he's drowning in puppies that he gets to pound.
Pound pussy.
Hey! Pound.
pound in what way? With your fists or with your dick, or both?
If she's open to it, both.
Oh,
Hey. All right. What would you
No,
say?
not like the Chris Brown kind of pound, but anyway.
Oh,
Whoa!
only if she's open to it. So you're only pounding female puppies.
Consensual pounding, yeah.
Consensual pounding.
that needs to be
Oh,
the story.
Brilliant.
this is a week. What is your favorite part of the fandom? Like the online community, fan fiction itself, music, art.
The shortest answer I can give is probably the people, because I have such great friends that I've made. I get to do things like this because you wonderful people have gone out and pursued something that you wanted to do, and now you have this great cast. And then I have friends who always are like relying on me. I get to interact and help people, that sort of thing. So the people will always be my favorite part. Ironically, they're also the least favorite part, but that's just kind of how people are.
Right now, I feel you. If there was one thing that you could say to your followers or your fans or your haters, what would it be?
Oh man. So to my haters, they probably have a good reason. To my followers, I don't update enough content to be consistent. I have no idea why I'm followed. I have no idea why I have fans. It actually baffles me. Because there are people who do follow me. I've figured this out. There are people who do follow me because of the things that I write, not because of who I am, that I'm their friend, or because I'm a mod, but because I write. And I'm just like, man, these are like the poorest suckers of all time. I don't know what I did to convince them that, one, I'm even halfway good at this, and then two, that I'm just around enough, because I really don't write a whole lot. I do in my free time, like, and keep it to myself on Google Docs, but I really don't write a whole lot. So thanks for being loyal. I appreciate every single one of you guys, but I can't promise that I'm the most committed to the writing thing.
See, you keep using this word free time. What is that?
Free time? So it's this thing that I get for 4 hours, sometimes get every 4 hours on Monday and Wednesday nights, and occasionally Saturdays if I call off of work, like so. So it's this thing where I just get to do whatever I want, and no one can tell me to do something else. Like, I don't have any other priorities. I just get to, like, chill out, and most of that time is spent playing Fortnite, honestly. I should say playing Fortnite, but like it's more like Fortnite playing me. Or I'm playing some noobs. No skins. Yeah, no, I play a lot of Fortnite.
Awesome.
But yeah,
Welcome to the Fortnite podcast.
probably be a lot of Fortnite references. That has been my life recently.
Have you been able to ride a guided rocket launcher?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Of course. I'm a pro.
Wait, what?
Of course I've ridden a guided rocket launcher.
Because, okay, when I play the game with Duelist and Listener, their fucking strategy is to build a ladder into heaven and just walk around on that, and it never
it's because
works.
they're trash. It's because they're trash. That's why. You need to
Fucking
play
got
with play with Seventh Heaven. He's good at the game.
All right. Let's see. Number 5. Who is best pony?
Oh man! So last time I was on here, the answer to that question was Cadence, and that made Priest just so happy. I'm so happy. But now it's Tempest Shadow because of the movie.
Yes!
Yeah, Tempest Shadow, half a horn is my new meta. Like she's the thing.
So
I like
those
Gallus. I like Gallus a lot from the season 6 premiere. I hope I get to see more of him. He's up there now, but I really like him as well.
You like those circumcised horns?
Yeah, basically.
So, this is what I wonder. Her horn is broken, so does that mean there's a new orifice in there? Like, is her horn
Yeah,
hollow?
no, totally a new orifice. Totally.
Were you gonna say a hornifice?
Spell fucking intensifies.
Oh
And
my
that was the
god.
Barcast. Thank you for joining us tonight.
All right. We got a fuck ton of questions
Well,
out in the
hey, it
thread.
would change the meaning of blow your mind.
Oh my god.
That was retarded. That got me. Good job, Rob.
Like, holy fuck, do we have a lot of questions out in the thread. So we're going to go through and we're going to try and hit as many of these questions as we can. We're going to start with Alex _, who has 5 nice little questions for you, Chapped, as well as reposting the Chapped emoji that we have out in the Barcast server. Number 1, will I remember to ask you some questions in time?
Evidently, you did.
Okay. Number 2, what's the best thing to put in a sandwich?
Meat.
Oh.
Lewd.
Yeah, meat.
Number
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Number 3, where's the best place to put a sandwich? Smiley
My
face.
mouth. My mouth.
Low, lewd. Number 4, what is your funniest anecdote that isn't the one you told last time?
So, I'm gonna go with the Fortnite thing. So, already starting off strong with Fortnite. And this isn't necessarily. This is nowhere close to the funniest thing that's happened to me in my life. But I have just lost my mind over it recently. So, I was playing with a friend. We were playing a thing of duos, and these 2 teams were going like all at it. It's like 8 people left. They're going all at it. Or no, it's probably like 10 or 12. But they're going all at it. And building battle, it's absolutely insane. My friend and I are just watching because we want to pick off whoever's left. Like, easy kill, whatever. And these teams are trading blows. It just keeps building this tower that they've built. And then one guy goes down, another guy on the other team goes down. And then finally the one team wins. All right. And the structure's just so big, he hops down onto the cliff. And he goes down to revive his teammate. And he falls off the side of the cliff and dies. So there's all this loot. Because he survived this absolutely insane building battle. And then just fell from fall damage. He was probably like just one or like a half a block too high. He probably had like 5 health. So there's all this loot just laying on the ground just for us to enjoy because this dude went from the top of the world to literally on the ground dead because he just needed to get good. It's really a visual one and in the moment one, but that's the funniest thing I've seen in recent time.
Awesome. Number 5. Which MLP character would you most like to cover in barbecue sauce and eat like a McRib?
If you don't have an answer, I could give you my answer.
What is your answer, Enigma?
I don't know why, but for some reason, Miss Harshwinny with barbecue sauce sounds delicious.
What?
Oh. So hungry I could eat a whole horse, huh?
Like, are we assuming that we're gonna cook the pony first, or like, are we gonna kill the pony and like kill it, or are we just? Or is this like sexual eating?
Sexual.
It's no. If it's sexual eating, then no.
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, if you actually eat the meat that you get at McDonald's, you're weird. And
okay, but like, can I share the pony?
Like, you mean with someone else?
Can the meat be spread around to other people?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, I think that's called an orgy, but yeah.
Yeah, no, well, orgy or a feast, either one. So basically, I'm going to go to the orphanage and I'm going to cover bulk biceps and a bunch of barbecue sauce, and we're going to have an orgy feast for all the orphans that cannot have food or something. I don't know.
So if you did a circle up around the pony, the last person to come on the pony has to eat the pony.
Yeah, something like that. Altruism never tasted so good.
I never thought that this question would have gotten as much conversation as it did.
I can, you know how I could turn one thing from 1 to 11, Priest. I can do this easy.
All right, let's go to RK Striker JK5, who starts by asking, "What is your favorite non-MLP franchise?"
Probably BoJack Horseman. I think it's like one of the realest shows I've ever seen. I'm absolutely in love with that show. I need to finish season 4. I've been so damn busy. BoJack Horseman, if anyone's not seen it, it's a Netflix original. It starts with like a comedy undertone, and that comedy takes it through, but it's like the most human, raw show ever. I would recommend it to absolutely anybody. It's an amazing show.
Yeah, that show gets freaking real at times.
Yeah.
That one's definitely been on my list. Let's see.
Definitely would recommend it to you.
Number 2. Have you done anything for any non-MLP franchise?
Published Penguins of Madagascar. Not published, I technically wrote some Zootopia Travels, but like, besides that, not really. MLP was pretty much the first, though Penguins of Madagascar popped my fan fiction cherry, or popped my fandom cherry. So.
I'm scared to ask, what was the Penguins of Madagascar fan fiction?
Well, let's see. I was like 13 at the time, so it wasn't anything that bad. But it was basically a whole lot of self-insert stuff. Yeah, that's basically what it was. Just a ton of self-insert stuff.
So it was just you hanging around with Skipper.
Yeah, it was something like that. But like, I'm looking back at some of the plot lines that I wrote up for that. It's actually quality content. Like, I've always, like, this is totally arrogant of me, but I've always felt that I'm able to create story ideas, like, really good ones. I just can't write to save my life. Like, my writing's not good, but my storytelling and my ideas are, like, phenomenal. So it's kind of like, I have great ideas, just like not the means to do it. So like, it was a bunch of self-insert crap, but it was actually pretty decent, at least, especially for a 13-year-old.
So basically, like, I'm trying to read between the lines here. Like the 4 Penguins in Madagascar, which I know nothing about this series, so I'm gonna go on a limb and be like, so we have Leader and
Skipper, Rico,
Skipper, Rico, Kowalski, and Private.
Okay.
There.
Is Private like the
Little British chap, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought which one's the slow one?
Rico.
Rico. Okay.
Rico's the demolition expert in the slow one.
Basically, like they find a 5th penguin who's called Chapped, and they go on mysterious
Something like
adventures.
that, yeah. Insert real name here. Yeah, that's like the funniest thing about it is that
Gross.
Yeah, no, it's my real name in them. That was actually great. I actually think I wrote more for that one story than I have of all my pony content.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I was only doing that for a couple months.
Are you the skirts of Penguins in Madagascar?
I might as well be. No one else is going to take the title.
Oh, sorry, I drove that into the ground. Okay, number 3. When was the last time you had your tuxedo pressed?
What tuxedo?
Nailed it. Number 4. Would you like some lip balm?
I could use some lip balm right here. Yeah, I could probably use some lip balm. I would appreciate that, yeah.
Awesome. Now we're going to questions from Grayson, who starts with number 1. Who is the best mod?
I don't like picking favorites, so I'm going to say me.
Pardon me. Alright, number 2.
I figured you were gonna say Mod Pie, but okay.
And sometimes Mod.
These play on words. Oh my god. Alright. Number 2. How does a man go 8 straight days without sleeping?
So, basically what sleep is you close your eye and go into, like, a vegetative sort of state where you're not conscious. So, how you would stay up for 8 days is you would avoid doing that for 8 days.
Did you do this?
No, I've never stayed. The longest I've stayed up is a little over 48.
Okay. About to say. Because, like, I've done the 3-day, like, stay up, like, for 3 straight days thing, and it was bad. Like, I started hallucinating, and it was not a good time.
Dude, that's the longest I've ever slept. And no, I take that back. After having my wisdom teeth out, I slept for 2 straight days. But besides that, of nothing medical involved, that's the longest I've ever slept. It was like 17 hours, and I had night tremors, and I had what's it called? I think it's night terrors, or no, it's like sleep paralysis. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
God, it sucks. It's absolutely terrible.
I hate that.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
no, it's garbage.
Like it feels like something is actively trying to murder you while you're
Yeah,
sleeping.
no,
and you're helpless.
Like you were actually unable to move. You're like conscious yet unconscious, and you're aware, but you can't like discern reality from not reality. It's actually terrible.
Yeah, it's the whole. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty much done with that. It's just such a haunting experience. It's one of the worst experiences I've had in my life.
Yeah,
I already mentioned to you, fucks, why when I had the sleep paralysis, why my sister didn't want to help me, right?
No.
Oh, yeah, that.
I think I mentioned it before, but after I woke up from nearly dying, I looked over across the room to her and said, "Why didn't you help me?" She said, "It looked like you were having an orgasm."
Thanks.
I wasn't
sis.
gonna ruin it.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't know. You could wake up to the feeling of your heart pounding slowly, like, let's see, like 1 beat per second.
Whoa. That sounds horrifying.
Yeah. Oh, it was. I thought I was gonna die that morning, and my heart's just sitting there, boom, 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 in my chest, and like it's hitting my chest so hard I put my hand over it and I could feel it on the right side of my chest.
On the right side, but your heart's on the left
Yeah,
side.
I know. I felt it all the way over on the right side of my chest.
Ravage, you're giving me
Left to left.
Ravage, you're giving me sympathy pain. Holy crap!
Yeah, no, like, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't feel it on the left. I felt it on the left, but I could feel it all the way over on the right side.
Every
It's rough,
time
man.
Yeah, that was scary as shit.
Every time I had sleep paralysis is when I was trying to have lucid dreams. Which, if you have lucid dreams, more fucking power to you. But I can't do it. It's hard.
I only have lucid dreams by accident, not on purpose.
Me too.
All right, Chapped. What's your favorite video game that isn't Fortnite?
That isn't Fortnite. It's got harder, like a lot harder. Throwback Halo Reach. Halo Reach was the shit. I was so good at that game. I was unbelievably good at 10 years old.
I remember that game. I remember when the beta came out. I could not go back to Halo 3.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I never got through
You were
Reach.
the 10-year-old screamer child that their parents got you fucking Halo, tool.
Yeah, no, it was get fucked. You just got no scoped, bitch.
You know,
Oh my God.
in our generation, we were the generation that yelled Nintendo 64.
Although, to be fair, I do remember one time there wasn't a screamer kid, but you could tell he was a kid because he had a very high-pitched voice and he was a dude. But this motherfucker knew how to throw shade so well that no one fucking know. Like, and it was funny because you hear like this 10-year-old child calling you just some queef munger. Like,
What the fuck?
but this guy, like, someone tried to tell him to, like, shut the fuck up, you're a fucking kid. This guy will come back with, like, the most brutal shade ever that it was actually impressive. And he was actually decent at the game, too. But it's just one of those people, it's just like, you don't argue with those certain people in your life because they're too good at it. Like, this was that kid at 10 years old. It was impressive.
Man.
Genuinely.
He's going places.
He definitely was. He's probably a politician right now. I don't know.
It's kind of like it's like that one kid that is, I can't tie my shoes, but I can fuck your bitch.
Good bitch.
Yeah, literally. Literally that.
Oh my God.
Kids are great.
Let's go to Latrias, who has some questions for everyone. You choose to hug one of these amongst each of the two choices. All right. I'll start with top of the list and go down. Chapped, you have to choose between Fluttershy or Enigma.
Enigma.
Wait, choose between us for what?
To hug you. Yeah.
Enigma, would you rather hug yourself or Fluttershy?
Fluttershy? Who would hug Enigma?
Flam?
Myself and Fluttershy?
No, Enigma or Fluttershy.
Oh, definitely Fluttershy.
All right. I would
I'd
probably.
probably fuck her too.
Wow.
Jesus!
I'm definitely not touching her now.
Well, I mean, now I have to get like sloppy flam fucked Fluttershy seconds. This isn't fair.
So who has to?
You get to hug her when she's in a coma. That's what you get to do.
So after the hugging, who has to eat her?
What the fuck?
In what
With the
way?
barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
Because
barbecue sauce hugs.
Because if it's a particular way, it's gonna be me
I
again.
guess I'll hug barbecue cream pie Fluttershy.
I had to untangle my headphones for a second and then come back to barbecue cream pie Fluttershy.
Ravish.
It's
That's the name of Lil Wayne's comeback album.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Rav, a hug Fluttershy or hug Enigma?
Enigma.
Aw, everyone's so nice. All
Oh,
right.
guys, y'all guys are gay.
Well, hey, after you get done hugging me, you'll never go back.
Oh,
All right.
That sounds like a threat.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get him some mason jars so he can practice.
Oh dear.
All right. The next set of choices is original changeling or Enigma, and Chapped go.
Changeling.
Enigma,
changeling.
Flam.
Probably a changeling, yeah.
Are
She
these
can
like
turn into she can turn into Fluttershy and I can fuck her.
what the fuck?
And you know, in certain parts of Mexico, they eat roaches, which are bugs, so you can eat that changeling after you hug them.
See, like if you ate a changeling, well, they were transformed to something else. Would they taste like a changeling, or would they taste like the other thing?
I feel like
Probably a
you could, like,
changeling.
I feel
Is it just an appearance, or do they actually change their genetic makeup and everything too?
That's an interesting question.
I'm sure this is a huge debate that's raging right now, or has been. That I'm not gonna get involved.
you know, I feel like you can boil a changeling and it'll come out red like a lobster.
What the fuck?
Let's be all of equestrians.
Let's. I don't know where to go from this.
I'm a little hungry now.
I'll choose a changeling. Rav, would you rather hug an original changeling or Enigma?
The changeling.
Okay, we all agree changelings are better than Enigma. All right, bat ponies or Enigma?
Bat
Chapped go.
pony. Bat
Oh,
pony.
not even hard. Enigma.
Bad pony, but I'll probably get rabies.
Flam.
Why wouldn't I get those from you?
That's actually a good question. So yeah, definitely not Enigma.
See, the loophole here is that Fluttershy is technically a bat pony, so I'd fuck Fluttershy because Flam didn't say so.
Are we eating this bat pony?
Yeah, but here's the problem: she suck me.
Oh. Actually, I get the feeling she'll do it like he does in the app.
She gave me the Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my god.
I get the feeling that if Fluttershy were to suck you, she'd do it like the apples, where she just sinks her teeth into your balls and drains them until they're shriveled up.
Stop!
This is like
someone would say just to hurt us.
I think I have to write this.
No!
That Fluttershy suck the balls.
Stop!
Me, motherfucker!
Just title it "She Suck Me."
It's time to stop.
Would you approve this story?
No, I would not.
She sook, but more importantly, she drain.
No, I need an aspirin.
Rav.
Do the bat pony.
Okay, last but not least, a choice that doesn't involve Enigma. Would you rather hug your favorite pony or thing pone?
Enigma.
Enigma?
My favorite pony.
Okay, Flam.
Well, thing pone obviously because when I hug it, my balls would be in its other face. So, I mean, it would be a nice fuck too.
I'm getting
Yeah,
the
okay.
feeling that you're a little sexually repressed right now.
We're all sexually repressed here. Have you not been listening?
Dude,
I got laid last week. I don't care, man. I love you, Pencil.
well,
Okay.
Congratulations.
Jesus Christ.
All right,
That's just like your opinion, man.
Rav.
My choice was to do what to Enigma or Thing Pony?
You get to hug your favorite pony or thing pone.
Okay,
Essentially,
is this
you get
like
to
a
do-
special hug or just a hug?
You get to do things to either of them that are only legal in Flavor Town.
It's the fucking Flavor Town.
Oh god.
Pow my candy ass, daddy.
Well, Enigma said Thing Pony, if I remember right. So,
No, I said favorite pony.
huh?
I said favorite pony.
Oh, so you would hug Thing Pony instead of yourself?
My favorite pony is Octavia. Thank you very
Oh
much.
god. I'd find you cop out. All right, how about this one? I would shove Enigma into Thing Pony and then hug them both.
Yay!
Hey, Enigma,
That's
you're
too
Rob's
bad.
favorite pony.
No, not even. I just
So,
want to hear him scream on the inside.
so if I was a pony, what would my cutie mark be, and what is my species?
A wall.
The wall.
So am I an
And that's just
earth
the
pony?
species.
Am I
Your
an earth
cutie
pony?
mark's a grasshopper.
Yeah, you're a dirty mud pony.
Of course.
No, that's Mudbriar. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Technically.
Technically, yeah, exactly.
That's bullshit. Let's.
I had to stop myself. That wouldn't have been appropriate. All right.
This is some racist shit. This podcast. You can tell that we all got to hang out in person and just be awful.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now it's time for Rundown Jet. Number 1. Chapped, what is your favorite meal, snack, or foodstuff that is very unhealthy but so damn delicious?
Oh, damn. Just gonna go with chips. I love chips.
Man.
Jalapeno chips, particularly.
Okay, I can understand that.
Hey, referring back to the thing that we were all together at point, I just want to point out the fact that I was naked at Pencil's house and Priest wiped the slime off my face.
You were not naked when I got the slime off your face.
Yeah, don't-
Like, I remember, you were there. You were just trying to shave.
Hey, I like saying things out of context, Priest, and I was naked for the shower.
I know you were... yeah.
Oh, wait, how do you know I was naked for the shower, Priest? I could have been in boxer shorts. Why are you confirming this? How do you know?
Because stupid people don't go to the shower with clothes on!
Are you saying those of us that are
Am I insane here? Chat, back me up! And then the chat's just full of, I shower with my clothes on. That's not weird. You're just calling me out, priest.
Well, it'd be like Crocodile Dundee where you do the dishes in the shower, too.
That's just called saving time.
Is wiping the slime off your face your fetish, Priest?
Okay. Chats, what's your favorite movie?
Probably The Lion King.
really,
Yep.
that's disappointing.
Yep.
Okay. Number 3. Why is bagged milk the bestest milk?
Well, for starters, it's not.
Yeah.
I've gone on this rant, actually. The week I got to play Pencil, I went on this rant like tenfold. Oh my god. Bag milk is actually like the worst. I actually vented about this 2 days ago. Bag milk is inconvenient. What people have okay, so I someone explained this to me who lives in Canada and said that our milk is inconvenient. I'm like, what do you mean that it's inconvenient? And they're like, well, Ours comes in a bag and we just put it into a pitcher and then we pour from the pitcher. I'm like, it's so stupid. It comes in a carton for us and then we pour. Like, we don't have to buy some stupid milk pitcher and then pour the milk. Like, there's so many things wrong with, like, bagged milk. So many things wrong with Canada. I think that's where it starts. You just have to have the IQ of an average Canadian citizen, and someone thinks, oh, bagged milk, such a great idea. No, it's awful.
They did not fight and die at Vimy Ridge and Passchendaele for fucking bagged milk.
What the fuck?
Canadians fight what?
So do they?
Not anymore, apparently.
Do they have the same taboo about drinking straight from the carton, except instead of for them, it's drinking straight from the bag?
Man, I want to slap some. I want to go to a store and actually slap some Canadian across the face with a bag of milk. Like, that would be satisfying.
See, here's what doesn't make sense to me. Why would you, like, bags are so fucking wasteful. Like, I'm not saying that cartons are better, but...
At least you can burn the carton.
Like, here in the Americas, we have water dispensary stations where people can buy, like, empty jugs and fill up with, like, purified or like, pH 7 water. And they can just, like, take it home. I don't understand why we don't have, like, Canada just hasn't gone all the way and did, like, milk dispensary stations.
Yeah, no, I understand this well. And also, because I work fast food, and we have an ice cream machine, so I have to pour bagged milk actually into the ice cream machine, or ice cream mix. It's basically bagged milk. So here's another thing about bagged milk. When you have to pour it, and I imagine this for any Canadian, unless there's like some sort of thing where you put the top in, you twist it, it locks, and then it pours that way. You have to grip it from one corner of the bag and squeeze all the air, so it's basically just an air pocket, and all the milk is in the other part, and then you have to unscrew the cap. It's really hard to actually pour it. Like, so I would imagine, because that's how it is at my job. Like, you have to squeeze one end and then let all of it seep out the other. And since it all goes, like, pretty much at once, it's just, like, terrible. Because I don't know. Just bagged milk is just one of the worst things to ever be invented.
Okay.
Yes.
Then, number 4. What is the biggest or weirdest fear that you have?
Sharks is the biggest. The weirdest is... Oh, God. I don't know. I don't think I have any other fears besides sharks.
I've got 2 weird fears I'm willing to share. If you don't have anything.
What are you scared of, Enigma?
2 things.
Probably a shadow.
No, 2 things. I'm scared of high winds, and I can never look up. And I can never look directly up into the sky because whenever I do so, I feel like...
I fucking remember that when we were driving to Pencils to watch the movie. In October, and we were driving through Curran, and it was dark, and we opened the sunroof to see how many stars we could see. He looks up, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I have this weird fear that every time I look up directly into the sky, I feel like gravity's gonna decide to fuck me over that day, and I'll fall into the sky.
So clearly, one day when he looks up to the sky, we just have to pick him up and fuck him.
You motherfucker!
I want to take a moment and appreciate this because some people have fears of dying alone. Sharks. Enigma is scared of looking up.
Falling into the sky.
Makes it kind of hard to scale that wall, eh?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And the high winds, I also got this image in my head of you being like Marilyn Monroe, but instead of like Marilyn like is like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing, but she's laughing at the same time face. Enigma's just freaking out.
I thought when you said Marilyn Monroe, I thought you meant he's dose. Like at first, like I'm just like, wait, what?
That's
so
fine.
someone pointed out that do I not sleep on my back? I sleep on my back just fine. I can look up at a roof just fine. It's just open sky where
we need to go camping and then remove the tent as you sleep.
Oh my god!
If I wake up and see nothing but blue, I'm gonna freak out.
No, you're gonna see stars. It's like,
Does
So
okay?
if I go flying through the stars, will that song play? The one of
I
Shooting
see.
Star.
Shooting
Ow.
star. Oh my goodness.
I had in my head, what a wonderful world, because I see skies of blue.
Someone needs to take that.
of white.
Someone needs to take that picture of me on the floor with a beer in my hand and just crop me out and have me flying through space with Shooting Star playing.
Doot, 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 doot. Oh my god. Okay. Chaps, what is your one annoying habit?
I talk too much.
Really, I would have never guessed.
Never would have guessed. Yeah, I know. I kind of keep it like all crap, but you know what? I talk too much. That's probably it. I can't think of anything else, but that's probably it. I talk too much.
He chaps his own lips.
I chat my own lips. Yep.
Number 6. What would be a good theme song for your sex life?
Just beat it. Beat it.
Oh my god.
No one wants to beat it.
Oh my
Beat it.
god.
Beat it.
Oh.
Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. Beat it. No. Beat it.
You have a good fucking singing voice. Nice. Alright. Now we have some questions from Mr. Numbers. What a good bird, BB. Marry,
Yeah.
fuck, kill. The main 6. You only got to pick one for each option, but you got to pick one for each option.
Okay, so everything's going to be easy except for the the only part that's going to be easy about this is the kill part, and it's because I'm killing Fluttershy.
What the fuck? She's got cum in her and fucking barbecue sauce.
Cool.
Yeah,
Less resistance.
I'm not really up to like the what's it called? The used goods thing. So
Oh man.
I'd probably marry Twilight for like the princess benefits.
I just realized what you call a cum-filled Fluttershy.
A dumpster.
You call her
Sluttershy.
a Twinkie.
A Twinkie.
Oh god.
Well, yeah, I guess.
No, she's a dead Twinkie, but
Oh.
probably fuck Dash. Probably that
Vug
one.
Dash.
Yeah, Dash.
Okay.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go to questions from Majin Siko, who is also a story approver, as you know. What is your favorite part of
Is
being
he?
a story approver?
Seeing the amazing stories that always come in.
No, it's probably the reports. It's the reports. Oh my god, the reports are so funny because people are such idiots. The reports that we get are just the fucking funniest thing.
You're talking about when people report others for something.
When people report other people or issues, God, I obviously can't give out any details, but some. Oh man,
This oughta be good.
There's so many good ones, but
Oh, how many reported my Ariane stories for inciting Nazism?
one. No, two. I'm not even kidding. That's the thing. I'm not joking.
It's funny. It's funny because they probably didn't even read it.
Yeah. No, the reports on the site are like the funniest part, my favorite part of the job, because I just get to see, wow, these people are allowed to procreate. We're gonna be great in like 30 years from now. It's just hilarious. I think I've gained a 2-pack at least, just from
Laughing.
reading those reports. Oh my god, fanfiction users are like.
And I'm guessing they're not
Special.
always grammatically correct, right? So.
Dude, I had. Oh man, we need to switch the question before I say something because they're just so beautiful.
Someone's gonna report you, and you're gonna see
To
that.
clarify, are you
I've
actually
reported,
allowed?
yeah.
Are you actually allowed to share anything that you've seen regarding story approving or reports?
Oh yeah, no, I can. It's just reports I can't because everything's by name and everything.
Okay, then in that case,
Okay.
I'll change the
Substitute Yeah, I was gonna suggest you substitute the names with someone else, like Mary or Sue or something like that.
That still can be traced back though. So
Yeah,
let's.
like the ones that I'm thinking of are just so specific. And the thing about it is people report content that's visible to everything. And the reason reports are funny is because they're oftentimes wrong, which means it's still up and we don't do anything about it. So that can just be traced to who reported who and what. So, yeah.
Let's change the subject and sort of question slightly. What is, in your opinion, your favorite? What is your favorite or memorable story to tell about approving stories?
Oh man, so my favorite part about story approving is, oh god, it's a lot of parts. Probably, like, this is looping back to the reports. I've gotten reported several times because I failed stories. My favorite part about approving is probably helping the users that genuinely want to be helped, or seeing that fic that's actually not terrible and going like, this is probably going to get featured, and then actually seeing it and it does get featured and like, called it. Or it's the fact of like people who are just so ridiculously bad. It's just hilarious. Like there's this one Transformers crossover that is just all images. It's like barely over 1,500 words, and there are 40, 50, I think it was 50 images.
What
in
the
story.
fuck?
It's my favorite story. Like, obviously never made the site, but one of my favorite stories on the back end of the site.
Awesome. It's kind of weird how there's like a deep web of stories.
There's a
on
deep
fanfic
web
that we'll never get to see.
Yep.
You're just like, if you guys knew the flood we were holding back.
Oh yeah, like people are like, "Oh, this is so trash. I had to get past moderation." Like Evictus, for example. Evictus is probably one of the better authors compared to what I fail. Like, not even kidding. Not joking a bit.
It's funny you say that because it's actually really kind of strange to me how often Evictus gets picked on in like certain sickles. Oh my god, circles. Like
Yeah,
he's just doing his own thing. He's having fun.
Yeah, he's also annoying because he writes pretty much the same story over and over again. That's where he's annoying.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's just, yeah.
All right. The next question that Majin Seiko has is one I think everyone's asking, and just nobody gets. How are you so nice?
Attitude and gratitude. You have the attitude to look at anything the way that you want to. You can't control a lot of things in your life, but you can choose how you look at it, how you're going to act or respond. Not react, but respond to something. And then gratitude is be grateful for what you have and understand what people do have and what they don't have.
All right.
Also, I'm not nice. Y'all are bitches.
Wow, what a jerk. It's official. ChappedPenguinLips is a big old jerk.
Yeah.
Next question is, where's the body?
Did Rob help you bury them?
Which one?
Oh, fuck. It's fucking intense.
Did Rob help you bury the bodies? Because we know he has skills in that department.
Oh, man. I probably should have taken advantage of that. No, he did not, unfortunately. Rob, I'll be sure to hit you up next time.
Jesus Christ. All right. Next question is chips or pretzels?
Chips.
Smart. Shoes?
Not wearing any.
What are those? Oh,
phrase.
I want to give you a big hug, Enigma. So like, I know I give a lot of shit to Enigma sometimes, but I was really happy that at BabsCon there was a particular time that Enigma and I just like hit up room parties. We broed out fucking hard. It was good.
We had frozen Maricum.
We did. We shared drinks together. And we laughed, and people recognized you and your shit. It was great. I wasn't the center of conversation the whole time. It was awesome.
I also ate an Oreo and salsa.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You lost points there, but okay.
I don't know, Priest. I mean, you took a hit for the team at the closing ceremony.
We haven't shared that yet.
Wait, what? I'm gonna.
No, I've got
You'll
This
find
sounds
out.
like something we're saving for the Babs.
I've got a very special video that I'm prepping for you, Enigma.
Ooh,
Anyway.
excited.
All right, so we're gonna go to Booty Popper ZZZ, who has questions for Chapped. Number 1, what do you put on your favorite sandwich?
I thought I already answered this. Probably meat, bacon, something like that.
Oh, you said me. I thought you said me. M-E.
No, I don't put myself into sandwiches. Probably bacon then.
All right, number 2, what's the worst experience you've had at a grocery store?
Every time I'm there, it's the fact of going out and having to shop. It's terrible. It's time out of my day
Ew.
that I could be playing like Fortnite or playing basketball or doing
Yeah.
homework, all
You're
of which are
like-
preferable.
You're walking around the people and you're like, ew, socializing.
No, it's more of the fact that grocery stores always have the air conditioning blasting. Like, even when it's sub-zero outside, the air conditioning will still be blasting, and just all the employees look like they're suicidal. Like they just don't want to be there. No one ever smiles at me.
Yeah.
Everyone at the cash registers always asks me how I'm doing, and then just doesn't respond afterward.
I can confirm.
Yep, this sounds. Yep,
Yeah, God,
retail.
I
Sounds like
hated
my life.
every year that I worked at retail. It was just fucking awful.
Yeah.
Because I realize that sometimes some of the help at those places are bad, but you gotta appreciate when you're like on the inside. If you are a quote unquote normal person working retail, like you know that this isn't gonna be the end of your life job. Like you have to deal with the people that know that this is the best they're gonna get.
Yeah, no.
And
it's sad.
those people are just toxic.
Yep.
It's awful. I know I had one particular time. Can I share this? I think I can. I actually blew up while I was working at a well-known retail store on Black Friday. And like I rose my voice. Like I don't like actually like raise my voice or get like really like mean towards people very often, but I rose my voice, and apparently raising my voice counted as shouting, and I didn't think I shouted, but whatever, at one of my coworkers, and that person was then in tears for the rest of the day. I was told to go home, and I was put on final warning. It was not good. It was not good. It was not a good time. I think I quit like 3 weeks later.
Oh,
But,
wow.
I'm not surprised. Well, I mean, the place I'm working now, it's so weird because, like, okay, the guy that's over the electronics, the manager, right? Pretty much the only person that works over there. And on Black Friday, he decided to be the most bitchy little cunt you ever met in your life. I wasn't there for it, but I heard a lot about it, such as him picking a fight with my supervisor. And my supervisor is almost twice my size in equal parts muscle and otherwise. But yes, I mean, fuck. 6 foot tall, black, and, you know, really fucking burly too. He could have, and he did. So Ethan, the guy that works there, he's bitching at him or whatever, you know, get the fuck out of my way kind of thing, and he tries to throw my supervisor out of the way because he was in a hurry and he just wasn't thinking straight and he's over emotional. But then my supervisor turns around and pins him to one of the bins in the back, to one of the steel bins, and he says, you know, calm the fuck down. And then then the guy has the nerve to say, "You're not my real friend." God.
At mine, it was just like middle-aged, not good-looking women talking about their same-sex relationships freely in the break room.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I still think my favorite story of yours, Enigma, was the fucking dude who never blinked.
Oh, the guy who came in high on life.
You told me that on the way to Pencils, and I think that was honestly the greatest story that came out of the experience. Like,
I would share it right now, but it's too long, and we have to focus more on our guest.
Yeah, agreed. All right,
Yeah.
so back to focusing on podcasts and stuff like that. Number 3, who are the best bands and artists for you, Chapped?
Best bands, probably Imagine Dragons, Coldplay, a couple others that I'm probably forgetting.
Literally every fucking worst thing out there.
I named 2. Hold on, wait a second, bitch. I named 2 things, 2, and that
I
just
bet you listen to Katy
that
Perry.
defaults to the worst things out there. You know what? You know.
He didn't say Creed or Nickelback.
Hard to swallow pills. Imagine Dragons is trash, and if I hear Believer one more time, I'm swerving the fucking car into on.
All right,
Hey.
what do you listen to? What do you listen to, Flam?
I listen to good
Probably
old fucking Victorian chanting. Obviously. Man of
Bro,
culture here.
it's gay as hell. What are you doing?
Tell me
Go back to
what Gregorian
1500,
chanting
Bach.
do you listen to?
Huh?
And what's your favorite Gregorian chanting band? If you have some measure of culture there.
What's my favorite Gregorian chanting band? Well, listen, I don't live in the Baroque era, so why don't you know? But yeah, no, it's the Renaissance. So
Yeah.
why don't you miss?
No, you were right the first time. It's the Baroque era.
It's the Baroque era. All right, well, miss me with that. Miss me with your castratos and everything, and I'm gonna keep my music out of church.
So you guys are arguing about music, while meanwhile I'm sitting on the side listening to Radio Disney.
That's what I'm talking about, Enigma. You should take notes from Enigma.
I love that. It's
Flam.
shocking to hear someone state publicly that they like Coldplay.
He didn't say Creed or Nickelback. Give him that, at least.
Okay, that is true.
Even
Did you
if...
say Nippleback?
Moving on. Number 4.
Look at this bag.
What country is the worst, and why is it Canada?
It's Canada because it's Canada. That kind of just answers itself. So, yeah.
Blame Canada.
Be Canadian. Be Canadian.
I'm sorry if you're Canadian.
All right. Let's see. Next question is... Who is the best side character in the new season premiere?
Gallus.
So you, well, Priest here has not seen it yet, so I don't want to spoil anything for him.
Which one was Gallus again?
Griffin.
Oh yeah, that dude, that shithead. Yeah.
We all know that everyone in the fandom is gonna make him gay. We all know it.
Gallus the gay Griffin. I mean, it's alliteration. How could you resist?
Yeah. Maybe his father just like touched him a little too intimately, and now he's gay. Again, there you go.
Sure.
Right. P.S. Low-key, can I still bribe you with his Zaxby's?
So the cool thing about Booty Poppers is he actually lives like 10 minutes away from my house. We still haven't eaten. We both love Zaxby's. Just hit me up on Discord because we still need to do that. I'm just so busy.
I ship this. I ship Booty Poppers and ChappedPenguinLips.
That sounds like some weird fetish going.
So would the ship name be Booty Lips?
Booty Lips!
Yeah, sure, we can go with that. You'd appreciate that.
Cane's is better than Zaxby's. Okay. Mike Snipe, that asshole, has some questions for you.
He's so high right now, I already know.
Well, no, he's still like lost all of his baggage. Like he is in whatever PAX East, like around all of these cool people that I wish I could meet, and he just has like no clothes, so he probably just smells. Poor guy.
At least he should smell of weed.
The Emperor has no clothes.
Rip.
All right. What have been some notable points in being a story approver?
Let's see. 15 days will be approaching a year. I've been doing this. Probably like meeting the people that I have on the staff. The staff is absolutely incredible, just as people. There's this one, like, I'm thinking notable points. I just think of stories. There's this Vorfic with Spike and Cherylee that's absolutely disgusting. There's, oh my god, the amount of scat porn I've been forced to read is absolutely ridiculous, and I want to gouge my eyes out and cleanse my soul.
Why would you even read it? I thought it was banned on the site. Period.
Scat porn? No,
I wish.
It's not banned.
I
could have
wish.
sworn it's in the. I could have sworn it's in user disclaimer that no No scat or water sports. Period.
No,
What?
those
No.
definitely exist.
No, those don't. That's definitely not a rule.
It's
Jeff,
not, I could have sworn it was. Okay.
Like diaper fetishism is allowed, which
Well,
definitely
diaper,
involves
yeah, okay, fair
defecation
enough.
and urination.
Oh my god, okay, speaking of notable points, I've read like 11 stories with the Padded Empire, which is the Crystal Empire, just the diaper verse. It's the most disgusting.
Oh my-
What the fuck is this?
What?
Like,
The
I've read like
Padded Kingdom?
Yeah,
This is a thing?
apparently it's called the Padded Empire, but
Let me
yeah,
guess. The
no,
highest,
and the
highest source
funniest
of
thing
import
is like,
talcum
just
powder.
imagine there's this one dude, because of the Padded Empire, who accused another person of plagiarizing them and plagiarizing their diaper fic. And so we got reports on plagiarism for diaper fics, and then the dude that was
Oh my
accusing the
God.
guy of plagiarism yelled at me. It's just that beautiful.
So when
That-
he
Yep.
so when he called you up on voice chat to yell at you, did you hear crinkling in the back?
Oh god, what is this? Wait for us! Stop!
If it was over voice chat, then yeah, it probably would have heard crinkling.
I love the other guy in the Padded Empire. The baby is queen.
He's got a diaper over her diaper.
She's got a diaper over her head too, because that's the crown, obviously.
GG.
I just feel like broken right now.
Do diaper in Ponyverse? Do diapers have holes for the tail, or do
No.
they?
Is it like that
Oh,
episode? Is like that.
No,
episode of South
they
Park
would
where
have
everybody-
to, or else they're just gonna-
enough of this.
They're
Is it
gonna
like that
have to,
episode
or
of-
else they just shit all over their tail.
Is it like that episode of South Park where they have to shit the greatest amount of shit and then they become king? Or
Oh my god.
Otherwise,
I
it'd be-
read this.
It'd be like that one thing with the buffalo picture on video on YouTube, where like he starts shitting and he just waves the tail around and it just goes everywhere. It'd be a literal pony shitstorm.
Oh
that would be
my.
great for the army to do because then no one would want to invade them.
Oh my.
I really
It's like how
hope nobody.
It's like how Rome wasn't able to conquer Britain because all they did was just throw shit at them.
I really hope nobody was eating when they started listening to this.
I am eating actually, so I'm not eating anymore.
Okay,
There goes that burger. But
we're halfway through the cast, so I'm gonna do the quick. Unless like, who here hasn't sang for the horses yet? Is
I
anyone?
already have no. Can we just show them?
Enigma? Can you do like Feliz Navidad horse charities?
I want to wish you a merry. Wait, no. I want you to donate to Big Mac. Dale dinero porque es el caballo que nosotros soportamos con nuestro Patreon y con el dinero no podemos sacar las viejas para el caballo. El dinero la gara que cepilló sus dientes y no me acuerdo qué más. Pero yeah, dale dinero.
what?
I am actually proud of you.
Me too.
What, the fact that he actually knows his own native language?
No, like for just like on the fly, straight up, like did that. It's fucking great. So anyway, you know what? No, that's it. That's all you guys are gonna get. Here's a link to our Patreon if you guys want to help us support horse rescue charities. We were able to, with the help of our donations at BabsCon, raise was it $300? It was something close to that for Guitars Not Guns, and what was their other charity at BabsCon? It was another charity. We're
Some
really
gaming,
professional.
It was a gaming camp, I think.
Yeah, that sounds close to right. Anyway, we helped raise a lot of money for them by donating near complete copies of IDW comics that we then got signed by the comic producers that were at BabsCon, as well as a hand-drawn sketch that Pencil made of Pinky as the Terminator, and it was really awesome. And we don't have any pictures of it, I think, but really cool.
I mean,
stuff.
I remember you first showed me that drawing while you were wiping the slime off my face.
It's true. It was gross. Anyway, we'll jump back to the questions. What's it like working with Nighty, Chapped?
See this? It's called silence. It's a lot of that. It's pretty cool. He talks to us like once a month. I think he's getting better at that.
So he's pretty hands off as far as it goes.
Yeah, he's pretty hands off. Yeah, he plays a lot of Overwatch. He's a good boss.
Awesome.
Yep.
What's the
Solid
difference?
4.5 stars out of 5. What was that?
The next
So
question
Jen,
is,
think
what
maybe-
is the big difference from day one of being on the FimFiction team to now?
I don't ask as many questions. What's the
Okay.
biggest difference? I don't ask as many questions.
So you stopped questioning the Soul War?
Yeah, I stopped questioning Soul War. I just let it happen.
All right. How many bananas could you eat in one sitting?
Probably 4.
That's a pretty solid answer, actually.
Do you like bananas?
Meh.
Eh.
Eh.
All right, we got some questions from Tin Man. What is your favorite headcanon?
I can't even think of one, honestly. I'm so disconnected from the show. I haven't really, but outside of the season premiere, I haven't watched since season 6.
Does anyone here want to substitute their own headcanon to fill in the gap that he leaves?
Mr.
You know what?
and Mrs. Cake have a very healthy and happy marriage.
Yeah, we're gonna do the opposite, and that's mine.
Yeah, that's a nice fictional headcanon.
Oh,
got
you
there,
know
Priest.
what? There's a story that was actually garbage that I read. Shining Armor and Mrs. Cake are fuck buddies. There's my headcanon.
So you're saying that Shining Armor likes them?
Thick with 4 C's, yeah.
Thick.
Slightly obese, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right. Do you even crotch boobs? Is the next question.
No, prefer without them.
Okay. Number 3. Bug ponies or gay deer?
Skittles bug ponies or normal bug ponies?
AD is the Skittles and regular is.
Okay,
ordinary.
then Skittles ponies, then Skittle ponies or Skittle bugs. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that the gay deer grew on me.
Uh,
I can't believe you two right now. Like, oh
Why?
my god.
Changelings are gross. Moving along before I get stomped.
No, you! They're so bad, though!
I don't know.
I'm so glad Pencil isn't
That-
here.
Now knowing that the gay deer don't have holes in their legs, it makes me think that the regular changelings are they're malnourished. That's why they have
Yeah.
holes.
This is
I mean,
wholly
that makes
uncalled
so
for.
much sense. Oh my god. And that was the Barcast, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Bird ponies or bat ponies?
Bird.
Bird.
Bird. Bird and Bird. Bird and Bird.
Gilda or Gabby?
Gabby.
Yeah. I like them both actually.
Actually, when I think of Gilda versus Gabby, shout out to Enigma's second version of Dragon Tits. That
Yeah!
still needs to write more of. I edited
Yeah.
for that, so that's kind of the reason why whenever I think of
So I
Gabby.
came back to the worst possible thing hearing.
Yeah.
We don't talk about this, like the rules of Fight Club.
Dragon 2 V2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yep. Boobaloo.
Alright. Now we're going to Sunbro for Life, who starts by asking, let's see, we covered favorite video game. What's your favorite boss fight?
Oh my god. So, the Cleric Beast of Fortnite, not Fortnite, of Bloodborne, the very first one. The Cleric Beast, the very first fight of that game. Mainly because the first time I ever ever saw the cleric beast jump over the wall, I started screaming and I turned off the console. I turned it back on and I was still in the boss fight because that's how the PS4 works. I glitched out of the boss fight and got run down by wolves all the while screaming and pretty much slaughtered in one of the most hilarious fashions. My friend was absolutely dying watching me do this. He describes it as one of the funniest moments of his life. Just watching me freak out. Bloodborne, absolutely great game. That first boss fight is so intimidating.
All right.
It's a good point, actually, that you mentioned that. Because I first started really playing some games like with, bosses and stuff like on big consoles when there was the GameCube. My first game ever in that respect was Metroid Prime. When you're like a 10-year-old child and you see the Lovecraftian horrors that the Metroid universe produces, shit scars you for life.
Sure.
Yeah. This is true.
All right. Number 3. Have you accepted Skeletor, the master of the universe, into your heart?
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does Jesus come with it?
No.
Yeah.
Skeletor is not, and Jesus
no
do not do the
religion
mixing.
and or politics on this.
A side of Jesus fries.
What?
Number
Sure.
4. You are in Pony City. What business do you start?
Probably a saddle business.
Or a story
Oh.
approver?
Wait, so a saddle business, wouldn't that be like the human equivalent of selling kinky things?
Yeah.
Like harnesses and stuff like that? Who rides them? Who rides them? Why do they have saddles?
Horses ride themselves.
Well, I mean,
Well,
you've
I mean,
seen
if
that
you
they had
think
like
about it.
carriages in season 1.
This is true.
Well, I
Horses
mean,
ride horses.
Yeah,
if
they
you
have
think about it, those saddles could be used for like, okay, so like you got the saddle itself, which is like the underside, and then anything else that can be set on top of it, it just kind of helps it hold it there or something.
Speaking of carriages, I just realized how kind of fucked up it was that Twilight turned 4 mice into horses.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
didn't bat an eye. This could be a clock fic where whenever Twilight wants, is feeling horny, she just turns whatever creature into like a gross amalgamation of a real horse.
All right. Let's go to where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Probably hell if she doesn't pray.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Are you referring to that Stephen Hawking thing?
Stephen Hawking. No, I'm actually referring to a vine, but sure.
Number 6. Do you even praise, bro?
All day. Hallelujah.
Nice. RB-47, who I've seen out in the chat, love you, RB-, has some questions now. Isn't it past your bedtime, young man?
Probably.
All right. I have noticed that he has weirdly indented certain letters.
I love you too, Dash.
I don't think that...
It's I heart you.
Oh, cute. Okay. Marry, fuck, kill between Flutter Priest, a non-pencil, and an enigmatic otaku.
Kill Enigma. Marry Pencil. Fuck Priest.
Yay! I get it in the butt. Next. Fuck, marry, kill between Majin Seiko, Jack Ripper, and Professor Plum.
I have to kill Majin, unfortunately, and it's nothing against Majin as a person. If he wants to know more, I can explain to him later, but I have to kill Majin, unfortunately, and it's gonna suck. Probably screw Plum, and marry Jack.
Yay! Fuck, marry, kill between Crystal, Ansel, and RB-47.
So probably have to kill Ansel. That's unfortunate because Ansel's cool.
Yeah.
Screw Crystal and marry Dash. Have to marry Dash.
Alright. So now, here's the bonus round. Fuck, marry, kill between the 3 people you just married.
Oh god. So
Pencil, Ripper, and RB-.
have to kill Jack, screw Pencil, and then I have to marry Dash.
Aww.
Yeah, nepotism. Yeah.
All right. Short Skirts and Explosions has the next question. What doth life?
Oh god, I'm dying on the inside and outside.
Yay.
Yeah, that's life for you kids. Don't grow up.
Famous Last Words now has questions for you. Number 1, who did you originally have in your bracket to win the NCAA championships, and how long did it take to get wrecked?
So I actually got it right. I picked Villanova. Probably because they were the only good team in the tournament. Call the Loyola Chicago upsets all the way to the elite, so I was proud about that. Besides that, it's absolutely destroyed. That bracket is trash.
All right. Would you rather start a business with Rarity or the Flim Flam Brothers?
Rarity, because she's wholesome.
Yay.
She's white, so she's also right. Anyway.
Oh my god. Okay. Marry, have sexual relationship with, and murder between 120 Days of Blue Blood, Nightmare Star's Revenge, and Vaginal Mustard.
I'm gonna murder Vaginal Mustard just because that title makes me cringe and disgust every time I hear it. I'm gonna probably have sexual relations with 120 Days of Blue Blood, and then I'll marry Nightmare Star's Revenge because it's just a masterpiece.
Okay. Jack Ripper now has questions. What makes your stories unique from other stories?
That they're written by me.
All right. Number 2, if you have any bad writing habits, if so, what are they?
Not writing.
Yay.
Yep.
Why did you cancel your first 2 stories?
Because one of them's because my editor advised that what I had planned to do wasn't that great of an idea, and as I thought on it, I kind of decided that yeah, he's right. It really isn't, especially with the way that I was going to go through it. Secondly, it was because I was trying to the second one, which is the Full Circle Chronicles. I don't even know the name of it. I think that's it. That one was canceled because I was trying to hop on a bandwagon train after the season 5 finale and write a Starlight story because I knew that was popular. I didn't actually like the story. I didn't have a direction for it. I just wrote Starlight as a reformed character because I thought that would be something that would be popular. I hated every second of it. So don't write things that you don't have any passion for. That's the lesson on all that.
Yay. And why is Jack Ripper the best story approver?
It's probably Majin, honestly. Like, Majin does the most work out of anyone. So, it's probably Majin.
Alright. Saucy Berry now has the next few questions, which
So,
I love that avatar. I need that avatar in my life. If you and all the other story approvers were drinks, what drinks would each of you be?
okay, so... Oh man, I have something for some of these. Space Cowboy is definitely a Fireball whiskey because he is so hard to get down. Like he's good. He's good at what he does, but he's very crap with like his language and everything. It's kind of hard to swallow. Like he's a good guy, but like interacting with people that he doesn't know, it's kind of hard. Majin's like if someone spiked your drink. It could be any drink. If it's spiked, it's probably him. I'm probably some sort of colorful cocktail.
You're like a Roy G. Biv.
Yeah, or a G Biv. Jack's a Bloody Mary. Cause, yeah, I'd say Jack's a Bloody Mary. I'm not sure why I'd say he's a Bloody Mary, but it seems about right. And someone who doesn't know anything about drinks, by the way. Plum is probably good aged Scotch. It's got good taste.
Yee.
He's smooth.
Dude.
Alright. Let's see. Kami Kakashi has the next question. Number 1. geez, Chapped, how come your mom lets you have 2 podcasts?
Oh Jesus!
I don't know, Mom. Why do I get?
Oh,
Priest, Mom, priest.
Mama,
it's
Mama.
because we like you. Also, there was a gift that was just made for you.
Was it?
I feel compared to share. We have a good friend like our Storm.
Compared to share.
Compel. Let the power of Christ compel you.
We have our good friend Liger Storm who joined us for BabsCon, and we love him very much. He drew a thing for you, and he is also out in the chat right now.
Oh, really? He drew something for me. That means a lot, actually,
Yeah.
because I've seen his artwork. He's absolutely phenomenal.
Let me know when you're behind the counter.
Okay, I'm behind the counter. Oh, it's a shark.
What the fuck is this?
It's a shark. This is beautiful. This is
amazing.
beautiful.
So would you stick your dick in that shark's horn stump?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no fish man can't handle.
I
like
love it.
Yeah, I like how her horn is also her fin.
No, she's a fin. Oh, you
No.
mean like they're both messed up?
It's adorable.
I meant
This
her mohawk is her fin. I mean.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Liger, you really outdid yourself.
Like
I'm so terrified of sharks. But if a shark like this came up to me in the beach, and I got mauled by this thing, I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be smiling.
I just envisioned you laying on the sand, like staring up at the sky, like Enigma would be terrified to do this. And this fucking fish-ass shark walks up on its stubby little hind fin, like waddling up to you, and is like, "Hey." And you look like, "What?" And then it beats the shit out of you.
So when it comes out of the water and when it pokes out of the water, is the song gonna play? Open up your eyes. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
You tried Enigma. I like the effort. This is beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh, Liger, I love this. This is probably going on my user page. Not even.
Liger, please share a link to your art because you're easily one of my favorite artists in the fandom. Also,
I would agree with that sentiment.
I'm really
Jeff, that
excited
needs to be your. Jeff, that needs to be your avatar.
This is beautiful.
All right.
Liger, you are beautiful.
Let's see. Number 2. How much gay would you say you've injected with being... How much gay would you say you've been injected with being involved with the Barcast? Enough to be my boyfriend? Question mark, Rarity Happy Eyes?
Probably.
Yay!
Probably.
We're gay! It's all my fault.
Yay!
Let's see. Number 3. If you had to kill your favorite pony to save your sexuality from certain gay, why would you choose homosexuality? My bet is because it's the best sexuality.
Because it's okay to be gay. That's why. I don't mind.
Yay!
Yeah.
Number 4. Did you know that the protein in Brazil nuts can be transmitted sexually? So if someone had an allergy and the guy had eaten them, then they could literally suck dick and die of a nut allergy.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. I did not know that. It's a cool little trivia.
Man. Now we know not to get a Brazilian. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Number 5. To get a bit serious now, if you're up to it, what's the most frustrating story about being on staff? What's the most enjoyable story?
What's the most frustrating story about being on staff? Probably the first time I ever had a pretentious little twat. I had the first guy to ever report me because he was just some smart ass and he was writing like a dissertation as to why my fail reasoning was wrong. And I failed it for like I think it was not related enough to NLP, and then he did something really weird with syntax that made the story basically unreadable. He didn't want to write dialogue, like as you're supposed to write dialogue, which is quotation, comma, quotation. He didn't want to do any of that. Like no quotation marks. I'm just not going to do quotation marks. He's a real idiot, and he really got under my skin because he was replying, just being smart ass. Everything was just some long thing. He just wanted to put me out, and I was just so aggravated with him. And then he reported me and asked for my removal, and then all of that just went away because I couldn't take him seriously. I just died laughing. Like everything that, like every button he had pushed, just unpushed all at once, and it was just hilarious. What's my favorite story? Oh god. Oh my gosh. There's nothing I can share. It's all involving reports. It's probably how some of the bigger users we get. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pass on that one because I really couldn't pin one down.
Like,
I know we're running low on time.
oh no, it's all good. I imagine that some of the like higher followed people like get reported on all the time.
Or report, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Moving on. Number 6. Could you ever go back to being a normal user ever again, or has the power corrupted absolutely?
No, I probably couldn't go back to a normal user because at that point I probably feel like I would have lost all interest in the fandom and I probably would have moved on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that 1 and 1 are correlated. Like, if I'm not really caring enough about fanfiction to do my job, I'm probably not going to care about the site all that much to stick around. Like, if that's probably how it would be.
So number 7. What's your least favorite type of story to see in the queue? And
Scat.
So that was quick. Well, do you have psychic powers to discern what will get featured before you approve it? Oh, please tell us, oh soothsayer.
Oh, yeah, no, it's whatever I check the box to get featured, that's what gets featured.
Wait, what? You motherfucker! This is why I don't get featured anymore. No, it's fine.
You don't go through mod queue, so it's out of my reach. Because you don't go through mod queue, I don't have the option to check the box anymore. You're kind of just like out to the public.
Okay. Let's see. What is your opinion on nap holes? Please tell me how you'll make Seiko pay for creating them.
Oh my god. Seiko just pays by existing and being himself. He enjoys being himself, but himself is also a trap. So Seiko punishes himself by being himself. I miss this. This is a stupid thing that they created. I'm in a small chat with them and some other guys, and I miss this entire conversation. I can't talk on nap holes. Just all I know is damn it, Seiko. Fucking damn it, Seiko.
I love Seiko. Like if it weren't for him, I would have never.
Amazing.
He always comes up with like the best stuff, and like I just messaged him out of the blue the other day. I don't have like the best friendship with Seiko. Like I'm not super close like a bunch of people are, but I was like, hey, I want to work on writing weird stuff through prompts. Like, can you? I would love your opinion on what I've written, and maybe you could give me a prompt. And he goes immediately like, okay, Twilight befriends an ear of corn. And I'm like, what? No, I've got it.
No, that's him all the time. That's him all the time. Him and Kami are just back and forth, just like with all these ideas. And I'm just sitting here like, I can't get enough of this cancer. Like, it's beautiful. It's a train wreck in motion set to slam poetry.
But no, that's how I got to write Nerdy Mares Make Do.
Oh, dear God.
And it was great. You might disagree, but I thought it was great. All right. Let's see. Number 9. Finally, who's your least favorite person in the world, and why is it me?
Can't do politics, so not applicable. And it's you because you look like Seth Rogen.
Fucking Seth Rogen. Okay. Let's see. We're going to Ratchet Starfall now. let's get back in the swing of things. He or she says, "What is your favorite horror movie?"
Haunted House too. It's comedy horror, but I love it.
Okay. Number 2, what's the scariest video you have ever seen?
Pass. I can't think of something.
Okay. What is your favorite horror novel?
Never read one.
Oh, God. Okay. Number 4, what is your favorite scary game?
Doki Doki Literature Club, because that's meta right now.
Yay! Okay. Number 5, what is your favorite dark fic or creepypasta?
Probably this Penguins of Madagascar one, honestly. It was set to a little piece of heaven. Basically, it was revolving around that. That was pretty freaky. For like a 13-year-old me, that was really freaky. Love that song. A7X is kind of cool.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Oh, it was interesting. I would elaborate more. It's just, we have like 30 minutes left and we're nowhere close.
All right. Wait, did you just say you don't wear clothes?
Well, no, I said we're nowhere close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Number 6, phobias. Actually, we covered sharks. So number 7,
Yeah.
what is your favorite horror monster?
Cthulhu.
Eee. Okay. Now we're going to Tony Montana. How does one become a cool dude?
Don't be me.
Okay.
Be priest.
Oh, wow. Fuck off. No, I'm not a cool dude. All right. What is your favorite album by A Tribe Called Quest?
Oh, there's so many good options.
Is this Questlove's band or?
No, this is the one with Q-Tip and all that. It's a 90s rap band. It's probably the Low End Theory.
Okay. Now we're going to TGM. Cool dude. Number 1, what is the worst story you've ever had to approve?
Scat fic of a bunch of Cutie Mark Crusaders on the bus, and all the scat, like the actual porn part, was either put in bold or with some sort of color, and the font size was increased. So you could not miss all the disgusting sound effects. Easily the worst story I've ever read.
Okay. Number 2, what's the spookiest experience you've ever had in real life?
Doing Bloody Mary when I was in the 4th grade. Still have the scratch on my shoulder.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I decided to tell my neighbor, because I'm just a smart little 4th grader and I know ghosts don't exist. Told her that Bloody Mary is not real. It's not real. And so I decided to go home and do it. I did exactly as she told me to do. And oh my god, scariest experience of my life, because I actually had it, something on my shoulder. I think I still have the scratch. I have no idea. I know I had a scratch for a while on my shoulder. And basically just had that scratch on my shoulder just as a reminder to never do that ever again. And yes, I believe in ghosts now. So I don't like walking past mirrors, especially the one in my downstairs bathroom, because that's the one I did it in, anytime when it's dark out. So it crosses my mind pretty much every time.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Don't mess with ghosts, kids.
Yep. I was crying so hard.
All right. Number 3. After you get eaten by a pony and you've jacked off in their stomach and are in the process of exiting, is it still vor?
It's not vor until you've exited.
Oh, what happens if you I've seen and I've read these before. What is it not vor if you eat the pony and then you dissolve in their stomach acids?
Nope, not vor.
Okay, that's just cannibalism. It could be sexual cannibalism.
I mean, if that's at the same way, that's like if you eat a donut, is a donut vor? Then yeah, nope, you have to pass through and everything. That's vor to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Number 4. Have you ever had someone threaten you after you rejected their story?
Countless times. Threatening, bribery, all of it.
What kind of bribery?
What kind of bribery? Do you want chocolate cake is the most recent one and the weirdest one. This dude keeps messaging me do you want chocolate cake? Hey, do you remember me? I'm like, no. I'm the guy who offered you chocolate cake. And then 2 weeks later, do you want chocolate cake? I'm allergic to chocolate. Was my answer, and no, he won't leave me alone. So
Fucking weird.
yeah, I have a lot of bribery and a lot of threats actually.
Does
Most
that
people are
happen-
actually very graceful, but like some people just can't handle it.
Does bribery like try to happen a lot on fanfic, or
In my experience, it's like, no, man, you gotta do this. Just try to. What if I did something like no. It's begging more than it is bribery, but there are people who have tried to offer bribes. I haven't had a whole lot, but like a lot of begging.
We can name one. We won't name, but we can think of one various example.
no names?
No,
Okay.
definitely not.
All right.
But one example comes to mind, though.
We're not talking about me, guys. Okay? No.
But it was me. Deal.
All right. Jack of a few trades now has questions. Number 1, can you make me a sandwich? Why are there so many sandwich things for you?
Why don't you go make your own sandwich? It's probably because I work at Chick-fil-A. Like, honestly, now that I think about it, I couldn't understand why, but it's the only thing I could think. Also, I don't work in the kitchen. Go make your own damn sandwich.
Number 2, what is the worst thing that ever happened to you? Wow, that's rude.
Conception.
Whoa! Number 3, would Minuet ever consider you letting you vape into her vagina?
She'd probably tell me it's not good for my teeth. I don't vape, so I wouldn't know because I'm not a douche. She'd probably let me. Yeah.
Now you're
Find a way to swoon.
now you put this idea in my head that you can vape from corn stub.
Yep.
All right. Number 4, in atmospheric kinematics, what is the most common term for the pure rotation about the vertical axis with respect to the mean flow velocity?
Why don't you find your own answers? No idea what he said. No idea. Have fun being a weatherman, Jack.
All right. Sam the Anti-Ninja now has a question for you. Pineapple on pizza?
I approve. Enigma, you can fight me. I don't care.
We're
I
gonna have
approve.
to end this.
Just straight up end.
But,
Done.
Yeah, just end it right here. 8:37. Bye, y'all.
All right, we got a fuck ton more questions. I'm gonna try to get through these the best we can. Is that
Okay.
Uno with a dick? No, that's a boop. Okay, never mind. All right, prop master. Sorry. Hey, chap, good on you, getting some love from the Barcast. Number 1, was the favorite of the new school kids Yona, Ocelus, Sandbar, Gallus, Smolder, and
Gallus.
Silverstream? Okay.
Gallus. Yep.
Number 2,
We already established that he likes the gay griffin.
Yeah, Gay Griffin.
favorite MLP season opener episode or finale episode?
Favorite finale is season 4, the one with Tyrick, and the favorite opener, Celestial Advice of season 7.
Yay. What is your favorite Equestria Girl short or movie?
Probably the only one that I've seen, which is the first movie.
Tea or coffee?
T.
yes.
All
Not
right.
some degenerate.
Now we have questions from Twilight Sparkle. Number 1, how do you balance writing in that busy schedule of yours?
I don't. It doesn't happen.
Nice.
Yeah.
Number 2, when will we see the return of Maxuet, the big brother of Minuet?
That's pretty clever. I have to give that to him. That's pretty clever. I have no idea what he's talking about. That's not something I created. Makes it sound like that, but that's pretty clever. Probably never, because as clever as that is, it just wouldn't make it into my canons and whatnot.
Number 3, which pony do you jacket the most to?
My Derby Boru says probably Twilight or Octavia.
Fair enough. Which story do you regret the most reading?
Anything in the Venus Cinematic verse. It's so great and so awful at the same time, and it's an obligatory damn it, Seiko.
Yay.
Cinematic verse? There's movies?
Yeah, Venus Cinematic verse.
The
Yeah.
Venus is a thing.
Yep.
Number 5. When news story?
That's a good question.
Number 6. How did you balance your bias in judging them writing contests?
So my best friends that entered weren't really in the conversation for winning, so that helped a lot. There were good entries that they came up with, and I genuinely enjoyed the stories of my friends that entered, but they weren't in the top. So everyone else, obviously outside of my close circle of friends, I have no problem judging. But got pretty lucky. So yeah.
Nice. How do you edit objectively?
I guess the best thing I would say is think more about the overall purpose of a story. Apparently, like, I had someone come, actually, I've had multiple people do this very recently, come and try to commission my editing, which apparently people have been talking up my editing because I know how to or something. I don't know how. I can't write, so I have no idea why I would be able to edit. But apparently that's something people say can do. It's don't be afraid to say anything to people if they don't want to listen to your advice. One, they don't have to. You're deciding to help them on your own terms, and it's their choice whether or not to take it. And then two, if you don't say anything, then you're really not there for any point. And just try to keep in mind that you're helping to improve their story, not helping to improve what you would want from their story.
Cool. Twilight Sparkle asks you to do a little break dance, a little freestyle, but instead we're gonna jump to the other guy.
We're gonna jump? Okay. Alright.
We have easily my new favorite type of question that we have on the Barcast. How does this make you feel?
Make me feel
What the
you know
fuck
what?
is that?
I just refreshed the page, so
What?
it was it Flam said what? Yeah, that's about
Just
it.
straight what?
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Alright, we're going to go to questions now from Jammer. So, chapped claps and big naps, how are you? Number 1, can I have the Wi-Fi password?
No.
Damn it. Well,
Yeah.
we're trying. Number 2, how well do you know the uncle of Grunkle? How well do you
I
two
don't.
hug?
If he's that kind of uncle, I'd imagine we'd hug a lot, and I wouldn't really be okay with it. But if he's just like the Uncle Grunkle, probably not a lot. Probably kind of grumpy.
Number 3, if you were given $40,000 every year, would you give Vylon a place to stay at or near your home?
Sure. Why not?
Number 4, has any of the Barcast contributed you to help edit their shit posts or stories yet?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Yay! Number 5, how did all of you join the fandom? Oh god, it's all of us. Chapped, you go first. Well, actually, you answered. Never mind. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Enigma, quick.
It's too long of a story that I already told Daddy Author in my interview, so hopefully when that comes out, you guys can hear it there.
All right, Flam.
Just trying to see where all these memes came from, literally.
I started watching the MLP show to try and hit on a girl. So, grab.
Oh.
I guess I got into the fandom side of it when I started reading stuff on film fiction.
All right. Pardon me. Sick. All right. Let's see. Number 5, the second time. Has the disappointment kicked in yet? Chapped.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Number
Suppressed.
69. Number 69. Do all these questions bother you?
No, I typically like being the center of attention.
Good. All
Like,
right.
if I'm being honest.
Ice Star now has questions for you. What is the most underwhelming cereal you've ever had?
Cheerios. No, Cookie Crisps. Cookie Crisps. Oh my
What
god,
the-
you think they're actually gonna be good, but they're not. They're just bland and hard. Like
Have
Oh
Cookie
yeah,
Crisps
and then they
have
leave
pretty
that really
flavorless.
nasty film on the inside of your mouth too when you're done eating them.
Yeah, it's terrible actually.
Have they changed? Because I remember Cookie Crisp being delicious.
Oh yeah, they used to be back when we were kids, but
I
now
mean,
they're
that-
just disgusting.
That's probably way before my time.
God, that actually made me the saddest of any question that we've asked so far this week.
Actually, Priest, I know I know a second question that'll probably make you sadder.
What?
Do you remember asteroids, Cheeto asteroids?
Yeah, those are great!
I don't.
How
have to
sad are
see
you,
it.
Priest?
They were pretty good, but I can totally understand why they didn't catch on. Alright, moving on. Okay. Well, let's get through Horizon's questions here, and then we'll come back to a question that we kind of skipped on accident. My bad. Horizon now has questions for you. It starts by saying, I want my $2, Chapped!
Oh yeah, so Horizon and his wonderful story that I can't quite think of the name of. Oh shit. No, I do know it. No, I don't. Oh my gosh, why is life so busy? I wish I didn't have to remember so many things nowadays. So Horizon wrote for the cheating contest that we had, hosted by Famous Last Word, Title and I, and he placed third place. It was an absolutely incredible entry. I would encourage you to go down to his user page and find that story and read it because it's absolutely phenomenal. And he won third place, and I'm actually supposed to give him the prize money. And I've been waiting on you because Famous told me that you were going to PM me, so I've just been waiting on you. It probably makes me look bad that I didn't go to pursue to like give him his money, but just hit me up anytime, yo. That I'll probably send you a message after this. So yeah, he earned that money too.
He goes, but seriously, what fanfiction rule makes the site better in ways that regular users don't appreciate?
All the story formatting rules, I would think, because the stories that I actually view in some of the raw form, it's really bad. So I'm glad a lot of those rules exist, and most people don't understand like how bad stories really could be, versus like as I think we mentioned earlier, Evictus, and that's kind of like one of the what people consider one of the not as great authors on the site. The nicest way I could phrase that. But there's a lot worse. I don't think people appreciate what we do and what we don't allow on the site. Also, I don't think people appreciate. This is kind of my thing though. I'm sure people would disagree. A lot of horn dogs would disagree, but I like our NSFW policies and how we kind of allow like not revealing like. I like our NSFW policy and what we allow and what we don't allow in images and how we allow links to artist pages and we like work around what we're prohibited or like we're limited to because of our Google AdSense revenue. So I don't think people appreciate enough because we have a lot of people who complain over the NSFW policies. So yeah, I like the way that those rules are implemented. They're a bit confusing sometimes, but I like the way they're implemented.
Nextly, there is another gift that was made from
Oh
Microsoft
my-
for you.
Oh my goodness.
my god.
It's probably about the thing that I would imagine it would be. It's Vaping Tempest. Someone should send that to the Abyss. He would love that. This is actually great. Hold on, I'm actually gonna send that to him.
She's like a train.
Woof woo!
Vaping through the horn. That is absolutely beautiful.
Oh my god, we need to spread that around.
I'm actually gonna write a story about this. Like I've had a vaping story. Like I've tried writing like 5 times. I'm gonna attempt with this one whenever I find that'll be my cover art.
Liger, if you're gonna publish this, you better credit me for the idea. Damn it.
Why would he do? No.
No, it's Liger.
Yes.
Did you draw it?
No, but I'm the one who said that she vaped from her horn.
I don't think that's what you anyway. Okay.
Anyway, all right. Would you love to discuss right now if us our assholes weren't asking you so many retarded questions about FemFic story approve?
Fortnite. Like, honestly.
All right. Tell us a piece of trivia you learned recently.
So I learned that Brazilian nuts, the antioxidants that are in them, if you were to suck a dude off who is recently eating Brazilian nuts, and that if you had a nut allergy, you could possibly die of that nut allergy because of the antioxidants that are now in that man's cum. That's
my
what.
God. My God.
Yep.
Okay. That concludes Horizon's questions, and next up we have Vylon's questions, but we wanted to get back to you for a question that we kind of skipped over. Would you please do a freestyle rap for us?
So, I've actually been thinking of that question quite a bit. Shoot. Because that's like one where it's like, oh my gosh, I obviously can't write anything down or anything like that because it's freestyle, but I've been thinking of things because I like rap music. It's going to be cringy as hell. I'm going to tell you that.
Do it.
So, okay, you want me to do it? Alright. Yeah. Gotta throw one of those in there, you know? You gotta get that up. Yeah. Just for a disclaimer, I cannot rap. But that's alright. I'm gonna slay this track off to a fire start. Y'all already know it.
Oh shit, Chap's about to drop some bars.
Yep. I ain't stumbling. Under pressure, I ain't crumbling. Miss me with that Kodak, I ain't gonna be mumbling. Oh. Ain't nobody gonna get that reference, but that's alright. That's alright. Just gotta... Drug, violence, sex, sells, that stuff, alright? Cruising with a...
You know, the beginning was actually pretty nice.
I spit on the queen!
I got more. Hold on, I gotta think. Yeah, cruising with a foot on the throttle. A cop can't follow. Riding with an open bottle and a model. Till they go to swallow. Another in the back passed out with an orange bottle and a white cap in her grasp. Popping Zannies like the snap packs.
Jesus Christ, that was good.
Is it? No, it's all trash. It's like this is so stereotypical. This is like just so stereotypical. Watch me flip this like an elliptical. All right. Let me talk about something more fire, like my shots in Fortnite from Tilted Towers down to Moisty Mire, bro. On fleek, ain't nobody fucking with me. Victory Royale staying plastered on my screen. Ain't that got nobody in my face. I wipe them without a trace like Dash. I'm 20% cooler than the next man. Gold chain on my neck. 24 carats colder on my neck than you, fam. I'm king of the court, a prodigy on the sticks. Don't be misstepping, boy. Bitch, I'm a mod. My band hammer's so quick. I be grinding that shit, be writing that shit. Actually, I don't write that much. It's kind of a problem. Yeah. I should probably get better with that. Yeah. I'm approving that shit. I'm rejecting that shit on the Barcast, some great group that's hosting that A-list shit.
Hey.
Hanging with Billy New at Babs and getting autographs. Low-key fandom celebrities, now back to the 9 to 5. Life is kind of drab. But don't you worry, I'm the perfect post-con encore. Keep the roof up and I won't let you hit the ground floor. Ain't gonna fuck with that. When I'll show you the door. Man, speaking of a door, I think I should wrap this up. I need an exit. Because these rhymes, running these dimes, I'm running for you. I don't know how long I can keep this running for, so I can't hold this flow. Shit, now I need an outro. Hey, Enigma, why don't I ask your pops? I think he would know.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn!
Oh,
Damn.
shit! And now it's time for questions with Vylon!
Oh my god. How could you do this?
Oh.
That's going on the Barcast album. Oh my
Dude,
god.
I'm pale as a shrimp. I mean, I'm kind of dark because I'm like 33% Native American, so that's probably where that comes in. Oh man, I listen to rap, so that helps. That helps me think of things on the fly.
Nice. Vylon's question is, how are you today?
Doing pretty well. I gotta pee really bad, but it's like 10 minutes left, so we're good.
6.
5. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna push through these. Knucklehead now has questions. Have you read any of the Fallout Equestria series, and what's your series?
Never read it. Never read it.
What's your favorite fic genre to read? Is it different from your preferred writing?
Yeah, my favorite fic genre to read is comedy or fluff, and then my favorite to write is dark or tragedy.
All right. Vlade, what music are you currently into?
Rap.
Awesome. Valade now has questions. Which lips are chapped?
So penguins actually do not have lips. That's kind of the point of the name, beak lips. And many people have made the joke, what about the lower lips? Well, guess what? Birds are avians, or bird avian, same thing. Penguins are avians, so they have something called a cloaca, and that's how they produce like
You mean
sexual
cloaca?
Cloaca,
Yeah,
yeah,
cloaca.
cloaca. Anyway,
Whatever.
It's all the
Yeah.
tip. Just the tip.
just the tip. Yep. So
All right.
no lips.
Cloa. It sounds like some Hawaiian.
Cloa. The Cloa
Oh, yeah.
getaway.
Don't push off that
Oh.
cloa, man.
Oh yeah, baby, you stick that in my cloa.
A cloa.
All right. Van de Moose now has questions, and I love the way one of these words are spelled. I'll let you. I'll let you figure out which one I think it is. Number one, what is the most Abby smell thing you ever seen on this website called Femfection?
Oh man. It's probably Majin.
Yeah. Number two, as you stared into the abyss, did it stare back, and what sweet lies did it whisper into your ear?
It gave me a 404 error.
And I thought the lies and the whisper into your ear was free real estate.
Free real estate. Wink.
Number three, quick, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Huh?
Okay,
Wait.
Demogorgon versus the Orcus. Who's your new daddy?
Probably.
Yes.
I don't know what a Demogorgon or an Orcus is.
Oh
Like,
man,
straight up.
you need to catch up on your Stranger Things.
Yeah, I like Stranger Things too. I just haven't really got. Oh, wait a second. I'm such an idiot. I know what he's talking about. Probably Demogorgon.
Yeah. All right. You got some demon powers now. What are they, and what do you plan to use them for?
Tap dancing.
Yay. Number five. Apparently your daddy hired Spike to be your new sadistic tormentor. What will you do to establish dominance and to show daddy that you are the real alpha in this household? This is
Probably
getting
kill
weird.
Spike.
Nice. Number six. Mimic chairs. You know you like the one that you're currently sitting on. Good idea or bad idea?
Probably a bad idea. Anything suggested in this thread is probably a bad idea.
Good. We have a person whose name refused to be is politely being asked not to be looked at. So, the next question is: why are you so bad at games and technology in general?
So I'm bad at technology because I'm me. I think he's referring to PC games because he knows how bad I'm at PC games. But on the sticks, bro, I am incredible. Miss me with that terrible shit.
You mean you need that auto aim?
Oh yeah, I need it, but I am fire with it.
All right. Now we have a good friend of the podcast. We have Crystal Wishes asking the next set of questions. Question number one is: what are you passionate about?
Love.
Aww, that's fucking gay.
Pretty much.
No. See, he needs that auto aim for his girlfriend too.
Ew!
At least I have one, Rob.
Don't need one.
Number two.
Lefty working out for you?
No, righty actually. Lefty's kind of weird and retarded.
We keep using that R word.
So,
Oh god.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Oh god. Number two. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pussy.
yes.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Nailed it. Straight up. No regrets.
None.
Number three. Have you reported Ansel and I to the feds yet for abducting you?
No, but I've considered calling marriage counseling because you stab him with a knife.
Whoa.
Eating with them was a fun experience.
How many years in jail do you think we will serve for soliciting a penguin?
Probably like 20.
Sounds about fair.
Yeah.
Number 4. Why is your name so complicated to remember?
I don't know, Christabel. You tell me.
Christabel. All right. Next question. Why did it take you like a year to reply to my text?
Because I didn't even know you texted me. I don't check my phone that often.
The last one.
Oh no! Actually, there's another reason. Because you told me not to text and drive.
Oh. All right. We'll quickly patch through this. She concludes with "Heart you, Giselle," and then
Love you too, Christabel.
we will go to Mobile Sam, who asks the final question of the night. How do you feel about potatoes?
They should stay in Idaho.
Yay! That's it, guys. We did it.
Huzzah.
We did it! We did it! Hooray!
Oh, well, that is all 2 hours of this particular podcast. Chapped, can I just say it's fucking refreshing having you on? Like, it feels good to just have a guest that's laid back and chill out, have a good time. We don't have to care about what we're saying or any of that retarded shit. Oh.
Retarded.
I honestly think the R word, quote unquote, is more offensive than actually saying retarded.
It's true.
Maybe because it just sounds more retarded, but that's okay.
Wow. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching this episode. Be sure to keep watch on YouTube when we've got all sorts of awesome interviews with the guests of honor at BabsCon that are coming up, as well as more memes. Because, let's face it, that's all we do.
Hell yeah.
It's true.
But until next week, everyone, I could probably look up who's next week's guest is, but I'm fucking lazy and sick.
Daddy Author.
Daddy Author?
It's my son, Daddy Author, yeah.
Oh, shit! Well, I hope he's able to make it, because I know his work schedule's been super shitty recently.
That's okay. Like father, like son. He'll do great. He'll prove his pops proud.
And he's getting ready to release the new Enigmatic Otaku interview.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get hype. Alright, guys. Well, until next week, this has been Enigmatic Otaku.
I'm first.
Flammenwerfer.
Mm-hmm.
Ravage.
I don't need auto aim.
And of course, our wonderful guest and beloved friend, ChappedPenguinLips.
I gotta pee, so I really hope I have auto aim.
God.
My name is Flutter Auto Aim. See you next week.
On Dragon Ball Z.